All right, welcome back to another episode of Chuck Spent Way Too Much Money.
Oops.
Because it is apparently 2020 is not my year to be financially responsible.
Well, to be fair, Coronapocalypse has caused everyone to purchase more things that they may or may not need. But you needed this, right?
Well, when you're stuck in the house all day and Amazon's right there, stuff happens.
It happened, and here we're going to unbox what happened.
So, I've already opened the boxes to make sure all my stuff was in it, but now I'm going to show you what I have spent way too much money on. Bags of air. So, the first, biggest, baddest, and probably dumbest purchased. Wow.
Now, I'm not even going to let you say that. Well, thank you, Sookie. She agrees with me. To be fair, he has spent a lot of thought into whether or not he wanted to purchase this. So this was not a whim purchase. This was a well thought out, well planned in advance.
Well planned, probably not well advised.
Well, you know.
But, so this is the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K. Why do I need a 6K camera?
Because?
Because reasons.
And more reasons.
That, and they recently just dropped the price on these. It was $500 off. Well, not like it was on sale. They actually literally just dropped the price on the camera. But that was $500 off what it used to be. And I bought it in a little kit. Let me see if I can open this real quick.
Other side.
There it is. With, there's a box in a box. There's a box with stuff in a box. There's a box in a box in a box in a box. A little V-mount battery. Because apparently the batteries that come with these things generally only work for about 20-30 minutes because the power-hungry cameras.
Very power-hungry.
So I got a big D-tap capable battery to go with the camera so that I can take video and not have to charge a battery every 20 minutes.
I'm going to move your box
Or have 6 batteries and change them every 20 minutes or so. Anyway, let's break this open real quick because everybody wants to see these goodies. So, charger, camera strap. Those are like plugs for the charger.
I was going to say, that's not the most exciting thing in the box, so let's move on from the plugs.
Right.
Be gentle, very gentle.
Yes.
And this new baby.
This camera is only worth more than some cars I've owned. Capable of doing 6K video in Blackmagic RAW files at 60 FPS. I believe it, I'd have to read the book a little more, but I believe it also has a burst mode for slow-mo. One thing I did find out when looking at these, and apparently it's common with high-end photography cameras and stuff, is the price for this thing is just for this thing. There is no lens. That's separate. Buy your own. Anyway, when you buy one of these lovely Blackmagic cameras, if you use the Blackmagic editing software like I do, I've been using the free version, you get the paid version for free with your ridiculously expensive camera.
So now Chuck will be able to do some fun things with his editing in the future, hopefully.
Yes, so fun things with the editing software, and maybe with this new wonky badass camera, I may be able to do some more like cinematography-ish, movie-like movies.
Apparently he's planning on making movies of the dogs. So there's that.
Well, everybody loves dog movies.
I mean,
except the one for the dog where the dog dies. Those are never good.
We're not doing those movies.
No.
These are fun dog movies where they adventure. Yeah. Adventure dog movies are good.
Whatever that stupid one with it was like the 12 lives of the dog that kept trying to go back and find its owner.
I think that was called A Dog's Life or something.
That can ingest a satchel of Richards.
So you really enjoyed that one? So. Marley and Me was also another tearjerker.
Yeah, that was another.
That one. You knew it was coming, but still. Hello, May.
I'll figure that out later.
Okay. Next box.
Yay. All right. So, and in case anybody cares, I ordered these from B&H. They're not sponsoring anything. I paid for these damn things. But
I wish they would have sponsored something.
The boxes got here in good condition.
I will prop them for that.
Which is better than I can say for some boxes we get from Amazon. Some of those boxes look like they landed the plane on it.
Some of those boxes look like it was the seat for the pilot. And an elephant.
Speaking of the lens that you have to buy to go with your camera, I did a little internet research, and I found basically what was a top 5 list. And this one was the top one on a budget, and it was also the cheapest one on the list because I spent so much money on that camera and needed to save a little on somewhere else. And this not only was on the list of 5 best, even if it was the one for budget, it was half off. So
Woo!
I will take that. And this is a Canon because the camera uses a Canon EF mount. EFS 17 to 85 millimeter f4 to 5.6. And I'm sure that means something to people who know something about photography.
Maybe,
I don't.
yeah.
I gotta learn this.
He's going to learn all that.
But I have been told this will be good for pretty much everything doing little talking head videos like this to like mid-range, like across the street and whatnot type deals that ought to be just fine. Now, whether or not this camera, because it's the budget one, will be good enough for 6K video, or if I'm going to have to step it down to 4K, I'm not posting 6K video. I'm going to take it in 6K and then export it out to either 4K or maybe 2K. But the more detail you have in the RAW files, the better your output can be. At least that's what the internet tells me.
And we believe everything the internet tells us.
Bonjour. So, yay, there's glass.
Woo!
I'm going to put the cap back on so I don't scratch the glass.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
So you got your focusing ring. I think that's the aperture ring. And then there's the mount cover. So, yay. Those are the easy parts.
Does it go back in here?
Yep, it's going to go back in here. Bubble wrap! Bubble wrap everything! Way too much money. And as a side note, to go with this, if you've ever done anything with taking videos and had to deal with light levels and all that sort of stuff, here is an adjustable neutral density filter for this lens. So in case I take it outside, I'm not having to do weird things in the editing with the light levels and whatnot. I can put this on there and adjust it until my light looks good. So
that was from B&H.
That was from B&H. Now on to Amazon and other stuff. All right, so like we said, good old Amazon, which this box came in pretty good thing. So now to go with said camera, one of the features that I like about this camera is instead of having to use expensive SDXC or CFast cards or whatever they call those other things that you mount in the camera, this has a USB-C port and can use external drives.
Yay!
So this is a Sabrent Rocket Nano USB 3.1 external hard drive. And it's a 0.5 terabyte. Hopefully I won't have to take more than a 0.5 terabyte of video in one go. If it does, I have other external drives I can use. I actually have a 1 terabyte one too, so I think I can get plenty of footage. So, oh, that is just another external USB-C drive, so if I get another M.2 drive, I can make another one of these myself. This is from a company, this is the DIY. So, to go with my ridiculously expensive camera, I have bought a small rig camera cage. Why would you buy a camera cage? Because I would rather, if for some reason I managed to goof up bad enough that I dropped my $2,000 camera, I would rather screw up an $80 cage than my $2,000 camera. Ooh, don't lose those. Talking to myself now. So this is exactly what it looks like. It's a little aluminum cage that your camera goes in. And one thing about these is they got all these little mounting screws on it. So you can get little accessories that you can screw onto the side, like handles, or onto the top, like monitors. So if you wanted to be like a TV guy with your little camera and your little LCD screen, don't judge me. This is your thing. It's got tripod mounts, so you can mount it up there, and this will get used. All right, moving on. We have another box from Small Rig. They're not the only company that makes adapters for these cameras, but they make a lot of adapters for these cameras, and they're cheaper than some of the other ones like Tilda, and have better ratings than some of the other, shall we say, off brands. So This goes with the cage and mounts on top of it, and it is a SSD holder. So when I take my little drive here, put it in here, screw it down so it doesn't fall out, mount that to the cage, plug my little drive in, and I don't have to worry about things dangling and falling off and getting, you know, caught in people's hair or whatever.
Lost,
I don't know,
whatever.
stuff, things.
Reasons and things.
So that goes with that. And then I have a field monitor. So this is a little 5.5-inch HDMI monitor that you mount on top of your thing in case you want to walk around like you're a TV guy.
Still not judging you.
Yeah, I know. Contrast rate, EOS, brightness, it's just like a regular monitor. This does have a brightness of 450 nits, so it should be viewable in daylight and not like your cell phone where you can't see it when the sun shines shining on it. But that has yet to be seen. Now, one thing about this, and I did notice it in the reviews while I was looking at it, is it does not come with a power source. So you have to either find a power source that will work with it to plug into a wall, or it actually uses camera batteries. Since shipping lithium-ion batteries international is a bit of a chore, finding somebody who will ship it, we ordered these locally. So, a little charger for it. And these are, what model is these? These are NPF 970 batteries, which are compatible with about 5 different NPF style, I believe they're Sony batteries. So, it's just a wonkin' battery. So, take that and plug that in the back of the monitor. The monitor gets power. It's plugged into your camera. You can see the stuff from your camera. It's like a very big, what do you call those things that you used to look into a camera where you could see what you're aiming at? Viewfinder.
Sorry, I was not on the same page as you. Sorry.
Hey, my brain works good.
He brains well.
I brain well sometimes. So,
we're not done unboxing. So we got this other package today from Amazon. We should unbox this too.
You gonna unbox that one?
I'm gonna unbox this because I didn't get to unbox anything. And I ordered.
Oh, there comes the menu.
These are replacement Squeakies for some of Minnie Moo's toys where she has killed the squeakers.
It's literally just a bag of squeakers.
But Amazon sells a bag of squeaker replacements.
Hey, there you go.
I'm happy because that means that I can do some surgery on some of those ones that need a little assistance. Because literally, she kills a squeaker like right after she gets it. So, and now she's whining to get them.
She heard them.
You want the Squeakies?
So, yeah, that's us for this time around. I have bought stuff that I didn't need, but I'm going to have fun with. It might take a little bit before we start shooting video with it because I got to figure out how this thing works.
Well, so we have several videos already in editing that we're working on to finish editing.
There's several in the shoot to be edited.
So this will probably be several videos down the road, but we obviously will let you know when we start filming with this because he's got to study and practice up and learn all of the good details of everything.
Yeah.
And Minion really needs a squeaky toy right now.
Yeah, she's really jonesing for a squeaker. Anyway, so we're going to get out of here. I'm going to go cry in the corner.
I'm going to go do some homework.
And Minnie Moo's
going to get a squeaker.
Yeah. So, like, subscribe, do the internet stuff. Let us know if there's anything you want us to try and do. We'll see if we can figure it out. Or if we can get to it. Freaking Corona.
Yeah, still haven't gotten out of that, but okay.
And we will see y'all next time.
Bye.